This is the Desert Tan CYMA M4 from gelltactical.com. So you may see it as a CYMA M4 CQB, CYMA M4A1. Either way, all kind of the same thing. A V2 gearbox in there, and we'll go ahead and we'll check it out, tell you about everything it comes with. Now this comes pretty much fully assembled and ready to go. It's going to come to you just like this inside the box. The only thing you really need to do is charge the battery. And then if you want to put your little rear flip-up sight on the rail, you've got that right there. The other thing it's going to come with is obviously safety glasses. Make sure you wear safety glasses, or check out the full face masks at gelltactical.com. And then they give you some gel beads to start with. Of course, I always recommend, if you're buying a better gel blaster, to buy better gel beads, and they've got a bunch of those for you from Ozgel at gelltactical.com. So check those out when you're there. They also offer this in black if that's important to you. So you do have a threaded tip here. Of course, it's counterclockwise, so right is going to loosen it. So there's your threaded tip, 14 millimeters. So that's going to allow you to put tracers, any type of 14 millimeter attachment on there. So that's a nice feature I know a lot of people like. You also do get a little hop-up with this. So this is a little hop-up that actually attaches to that inner barrel. So you'd unscrew this and it would attach to the inner barrel. Now, if you put that on, you can't get the safety tip back on over it. So you'd need to use some other type of safety tip if you're going to go ahead and use the hop-up. So the hop-up, is going to come to you, just like this, with a tiny Allen wrench. The grub screw is already in there, and then that tongue on the hop-up is going to be on the top when you're orienting it. And then you can just screw this down to adjust the tongue. So I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera, but it's pushing the tongue down as you screw it in, and then it raises back up as you unscrew it. So what's that going to do is it's going to basically give the gel ball a little hop as it's coming out of the barrel, and that should help increase your accuracy in your groupings and distance. So that comes with, and like I said, this one is a hop-up that attaches to the inner barrel, and really the best way I found to do it, and if somebody knows a different, better way, please let me know, is you just kind of glue it to that inner barrel on the end, because otherwise it will end up falling off. All right, so that's included. Your battery there is a 7.4 volt battery. It's the big one, but if you want to use an 11.1 in this, Nick at Gel Tactical, very conservative when it comes to that, and he's going to say don't do it. Unless you've upgraded the gears. So if you do that, do so at your own risk. I always like to make sure I do whatever the sellers recommend, and if the sellers say no, then don't do it, and if you do it, just assume any risk if anything happens, right? Your battery is going to go in back here, right? So with these type of stocks, you just pop this off, a couple of pinch points there, and then this slides out, and then you can see in there is where your battery goes. So we'll just connect the battery quick, just to show you a couple things. So it does have priming, okay, and then it's got automatic, and then we can go ahead and switch to semi, and then of course safety, and of course your mag release is right there as well, and of course it's a motorized mag. I also like to always remind you guys, never leave gel balls in here. Make sure it's empty when you're done. Even push that little feed button down, whip any extra ones out of there, and give it a chance to dry out by opening it up. Okay, that's just going to give you a longer life on that, less likely to have any problems with water or moisture in the mag. So there you go, the CYMA M4 from gelltactical.com. Check out gelltactical.com. The owner, super knowledgeable guy from Australia who moved over here and was heavily involved in gel blasters in the past in Australia, so he really knows what he's doing. Now he's located down in Texas, and everything on their site ships to you quickly from USA. All right, comments or questions, post them below. Of course, like, subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and participate in those monthly giveaways. And check back for some demo videos where we're going to check the FPS on this and see how well it shoots.